Good morning. Wow. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Miss Fin Show. I'm your host, Miss Phins. I know I'm super late, but you know what? I'm human too, okay? I'm human too, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? But let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, you see the title of the show? You see the title. Let me get in here. Hold on. Trying to best find a spot for this L mic. Yeah. New mic don't know how to act. Anyways, guys, good morning. Much appreciated, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much for coming through. Holy smokes, the Miami Dolphins. I'm here to tell you if you didn't already know. Well, now you're gonna find out. The Dolphins won the bye week, ladies and gentlemen. See, people were making fun of me because I said, hey, there are scenarios in which the Dolphins get in. You know what I mean? And those scenarios are happening. All I got to say is, what a very beautiful weekend, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful weekend. Knowing full well that we won the bye week and we didn't even play. Oh, it just makes it so much better. I don't know about you, but I'm happy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button on your way in. And guess what? It's Thanksgiving week. Bah, 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 bah. Let's go. Oh man, what an absolute blessing it is to be alive. Just being alive is a blessing. You know? I'm just happy. I'm happy, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to apologize for it either. Okay? Because I'm happy. Okay. Enough with the yolks, guys. Hit that like button. I'm just trying to get into my thingy real quick so I can pop up for you guys. Let me share my screen, tell you why. The Miami Dolphins won. Won the bye week, people. And it's very simple, very easy. Put in the chat, put in the comment section. You tell me why you think the Dolphins, why you think the Dolphins actually won the bye week. Oops. Yeah. Leave that right there. Mm-mm-mm. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share my screen real quick. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your families. What's up, B Dolphin 13? Welcome. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Chef Jew in the building? Let's go. Let's go. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you. Let's let's show you guys this. Oh, ew. What is this? Mm-mm. Let's put the proper one in here. Let me share my screen. Let me make sure this puppy's muted too, because Okay. Let me make it bigger so we can see it. Anybody that's on the phone, I want y'all to be able to see this, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time, the very first time this season, the Miami Dolphins are in the hunt, baby. We're in the hunt. Oh my God. When I saw the TV broadcast and it said, like, yeah, whatever, divisional winners. And then, okay, wild card, whatever. And then the hunt, it was like 5 teams. Blah, blah, blah. Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. I didn't even see the name. I almost broke because I was on the side of my TV. So I wasn't like looking at it at that specific moment. But then it's like when they were talking about it, and you hear the broadcasters and they're like, oh yeah, and these are the teams in the hunt, Kansas City, this, and then when I looked, I just kind of like skimmed, and all I saw was our color, aqua, and I'm like, aqua? Well, I know the Jags are already in. They're leading their division. What other aqua could this be? And it was us. You don't understand. Listen, look, as a Dolphin fan, I am fully aware. In the last 20 years, it's funny, I had this conversation with my dad last night because, he had to tell me how the Patriots are doing so good, which I'm happy for him because he's happy and I love my father. But I was so happy because I was like, we're in the hunt. Now, mind you, it's not going to be easy, fine, but there is a scenario, and I told you guys this last week. There's a legitimate scenario in which the Dolphins make the playoffs. We're the most 500 team of all time. Not all time, but in the last 20 years. We are. I know my team. I know what I got. I'm not out here pretending like we're good just because we won a couple, a couple little banners here for a few years and did absolutely nothing with it. I don't try to pretend. We got banners. We got Lombardis. But all I know is when I saw, I was happy, and you know what? If this means we get a lower draft pick, who cares? We have not even been good drafting, especially in the first round. Can we talk about the last 10 years, people? So, for me, oh man, oh man. I was so happy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Welcome, welcome. I see you. Michael K, thank you for coming. Rug Pod, welcome, Rug Pod. Appreciate you. This might be the first time I see you. Welcome to a new place. Oh, yeah. But you see the name? Dolphins won the bye week. You see it here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, in our division. Dolphins are currently right now third. We're 4-7, but guess what happened? Honestly, Rugpud, right now, for some reason, StreamYard is not putting you guys' like actual name. It's giving you your other name with like a bunch of numbers and all that other stuff. So I can't really see everybody's like name. So my bad. But regardless, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. And my bad. We can do another show together if you want. Sorry. It's an early morning, okay? It's an early morning. I'm sorry. But guys, something major happened this weekend. Because look, let's be honest. Patriots, we know they're going to win the division. We knew this after week 5. We did. That's when I had to tell the Bills fans, yo, relax. You haven't won the sixth banner yet. You gotta actually win it. And look at that. Look at that. 6 years or 5 years. Ooh, dominating. Congratulations. To beat the best, you gotta beat the best. But all in 5 years, not once did you go to the Super Bowl. You came closer ish a couple times to the team that you decide to consistently trade with. Unbelievable. I will never understand that. Regardless. But the Patriots, guys, they won too. Congratulations to the Patriots. I picked them to win. I'm glad they won, so I don't look like a fool. But one thing did happen that I noticed that I was like, ooh, hold up. Is this the same Buffalo team the Miami Dolphins destroyed? See, when I say the Dolphins exposed the Buffalo Bills, I'm not saying it just because I'm a fan. Because look, as a fan, hey, I'm saying it. I'm saying it hard. We exposed the Buffalo Bills. And Buffalo's lucky they didn't get swept by the Dolphins. We were one interception away from winning that game. I don't care what nobody tells me. Say what you want. It's my prerogative. Regardless. That's who, we got to measure ourselves because they are the reigning divisional champs. I can't take that away from them. They are the reigning divisional champs. Until somebody beats them, they're still the reigning divisional champs. However, this is why you can't really judge divisional games like that because divisional games, they got so many different things going on. On top of, the fact that it's still a regular NFL, game. You know what I mean? And holy smokers, there ain't no jokers. Let me tell you, this weekend, whilst we were on vacation, and by we I mean the Dolphins, because I wasn't on vacation. Man, I was working, doing a bunch of stuff, trying to get ready for Thanksgiving, actually. So there you go. Bill started out my weekend great. They lose to the Texans. To be fair, the Texans should have blown them out. But there were some critical mistakes the Texans did that allowed for Buffalo to stay in place, right? To stay within striking distance. Did they? So hey, Michael K. I get it. 26 years. Well, 25 years without getting it, winning a playoff game. I get it. It's a bum. I don't like it. I can't wait till we win one. You know what I mean? I would, I'm okay with what we're dealing with because that's just what I've grown up with. Unfortunately, it was when I was a kid. Last time I saw greatness, when I saw Jason Taylor play in person or Zach Thomas play. That was my childhood. Looking at Cam Wake, man. Richie Incognito. Funny enough, the offensive guys, I'm not gonna remember as much. Unless it's Ricky Williams. Oh my gosh. Jay Ajayi. I do remember Tanny. Tanny Hill is my quarterback. Like in the last, except Matt Moore is my favorite Dolphins quarterback in the last 20 years. Tannehill is my second favorite. But it is what it is. I know who my team is. We're winners. We just we like to give a lot of charity to other teams so their fan base can feel a little bit better. Anyways, moving forward. And guys, the Jets, man, were so close to beating the Ravens, one of the biggest upsets, but the Jets, they jetted themselves. We'll talk about this more in detail when we break down the games during the AFC East show on Wednesday morning. But so much happened in one weekend that we weren't even part of it. So I loved it. Patriots went out there, they won, they almost lost. That would have been interesting. But they almost lost. But they didn't, but they almost lost. What do you mean, please stop it? Let's not lie. Let's not lie, Rug. That first quarter, y'all weren't looking too hot. Man, that first half, you guys weren't looking too hot. The Jets deaded themselves. And you guys, rightfully so, took care of business. Finally, your offense woke up in that second half after the Jets defense was clearly tired. But you guys finally woke up. That's why we play 4 quarters. Yes, as you should. So does every other team. But, you definitely didn't play the first half, though. Come on, man. You got to own up to it, too. You got to own up to it, too. That first half, y'all weren't there. I don't know where you were. Catching your legs or something. It is what it is. But hey, you came back. You did what you were supposed to do as the team I predicted to go and represent the AFC in the championship. I still have the Ravens to go all the way to the Super Bowl. And yeah, clearly y'all were on a bus because my God, man. I was like, I couldn't even believe it. I was in red zone. I'm like, what do you mean the Jets are up 10-0? What the heck is this? Like the only benefit of the Jets beating you guys is that they'll get a lower draft pick. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it screws me because I have you guys going to the Super Bowl. So you better make it. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, man, that was interesting. That was interesting. Sorry, give me a second here. Damn, that's a great yo. Sorry. But seriously, like I'm just saying, I don't have us going to Super Bowl. Really? Man, prior to I can see why you may not now. Them 4 games without Lamar, man, showed you a lot. Clearly, you guys are in similar stance with the Bills that you are very much, which again, I know quarterback teams are supposed to be quarterback dependent, especially when you got elite players like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Yes, they are both elite guys. I may really dislike Josh Allen, but I'm not as a football fan. I absolutely recognize he is one of the top 4 quarterbacks in the league. Period. No matter how my personal feelings may be. And I've said this before. Um that don't mean he doesn't play like a bum like he did this week. uh, beautiful. Anyways, continue. Let me continue with what I'm trying to say. But this is what it helped the Miami Dolphins. And you know what? I'm kind of upset. Oh, I'm actually really upset that Kansas City won because, man, and I'm not going to show you the playoff standings yet. I'm going to show y'all in a second. But the top 3 teams in the league are right here, guys. Don't let anybody else lie to you. and I had to say this last night too. The top three teams, it don't matter where they end up. They're gonna end up 1, 2, and 3. No matter who ends up 1, 2, and 3, these are the top three teams in the entire league, people. I don't mean just AFC. I'm talking league. And if you don't believe me, take a look at this. Take a look at me now. How? Oh, just because they dropped. Ugh. Indianapolis. I'm so mad at you right now. But regardless, I get in the league technically right now the Rams, Denver. But Denver, New England, and Colts are the top three teams in the league, in my opinion. Sneakily, though, the Rams, dude, like the Rams, no one's talking about the Rams, but they're just slowly but surely doing their thing. Are they gonna sneak into it and kill the dreams of the Eagles? Cause yo, they're coming out of nowhere, man. Right? And you know, at least that's what I think. Right? But taking a look at, cause look, even Philly's 8-3, and Philly's a top 5 team in the league. So I don't. I think Chicago's they're frauds. I'm just gonna be honest. I think Seattle's also frauds, and what I mean by frauds, I mean that they're not a bad team. They're a good team, top 10 team in the league. I just don't think that they have what it takes to go to the Super Bowl. Is what I mean by that. I genuinely believe Colts have what it takes to win a Super Bowl. They remind me of the Philadelphia Eagles last season, where I said this has got to be the most complete team I've seen smokes in a long time. Where offense, defense, special teams, all of it is good. Consistently good. That's how I see the Colts. Doesn't mean they're unbeatable. Okay, remember, any given Sunday. But that's how I see the Colts this year. I think Philly got some dings. Philly got some dings in their armor, but they're still one of the most complete teams in the league. Honestly, they still need a little bit more help in the offense. They solidified themselves in the defense more by picking up some key pieces, but they need a little more help, or they need to utilize their weapons they already got more. But that's how I feel about that. Chicago, they just, people don't know Ben Johnson as a head coach. Everything's just going their way. If they're gonna strike, they better strike this year because nobody really has like tape on them with a Ben Johnson led offense. That's what I mean by that. So this is a shot. If teams will get to them next year, they will figure out that offense. This year's they got their shot, but regardless, in the league, in my opinion, the top three teams: New England, Denver, Colts. Rams, yeah, I mean, you can't deny this. Rams at this point, they're a legitimate Super Bowl contending team. Just like I think, and I don't want to say it. Oh God, I want to throw up thinking about it. But, uh, gross. But the Patriots are putting themselves in a Super Bowl contending category right now, with Drake May play at a very, very great. I don't want to put him in elite, nah, but very great. Really, really, really great play as a young quarterback. The fact that he's in his second year, man, man, that's good. That's good. No sophomore slump for him. But they got McDaniels. They were smart this time. They didn't screw him over like they screwed up Mac Jones over there in the Patriots. So New England won. That's a good thing. That keeps the division towards New England away from the Bills. That's one of the first ways that the Dolphins won. Second, we weren't a bye, so we didn't have to worry about losing a game. Thank God. That's another win for us. Another win for us is the fact that the Bills, they pooped their pants. They pooped their pants. The Bills pooped their pants versus the Texans. And that number one defense showed you why they're the number one defense. That's for dang sure. Guys, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Now, the AFC is shaping up to be fun to watch. Let's go to the playoffs real quick. Because this is another reason why. I think they're technically not, because it's not enough for Tennessee. God, they might actually end up with the number one overall. They just keep losing games. Can you just win one more flipping game, Tennessee? Just one more game. Give my Giants a chance to get a number one pick. Anyways, but then if the Jets, oh God, we might turn around and the freaking Vegas might be getting the number one overall. We don't want that either. Anyways, but right now, Tennessee's eliminated. So are the Jets. So are Las Vegas. So is Cleveland. These is your top four. Oh, and Cincinnati. These are your top five picks in the league. Where's the tankathon? Oh, Black Friday's here. Let's go. Let me share this tab real quick in the tankathon for y'all, because once I refresh it, it's gonna show you different standing. So right now, you got Miami at 11, Jets at 5. Okay, and then Giants, they're two and no, they're second right now. Where's the rest of the AFC? You've got Buffalo at 22, New England at 30th. Okay. Now let me reset this and then you guys can see the updated one real quick. Ooh. Okay. We went from the 11th pick to the 10th pick, and we didn't even play. Yo, can you imagine? Oh, God, I hate this. Man, the Rams are about to be in the playoffs, potentially go for the Super Bowl, and have a top 10 pick potentially. That's crazy. Buffalo went from 22 to 21, just like we went from 11 to 10. New England, though, they went from 29th to 32nd. Now, they haven't had their bye week yet. I believe their bye week is coming up. Oh, snap. Week 14. Holy smokes. Oh, so they got the last week in bye week. Okay. They got Cincy, then the Giants, then their bye week. Okay. So that's the AFC right now. Oh, God, stop it with these ads, man. Anyways. There you go. So we're still winning because the Jets won. I think they also went up. They were 5. Now they're 4th. Okay. I need the Giants to get the number 1 pick just so they can trade it back, get more assets, so on and so forth. Anyways, but that's where we are as far as when it comes to the Tangadon, right? This is where it's at when we're discussing, because Cincinnati already got the 8th loss, they're already out of the playoff contention. We are narrowly, barely, just smidgely, but we're still in the hunt. This is why I'm really upset, because flipping Kansas City should have lost that game. That would have put them at 5-6, only 1 game above us. They're technically 2 games above us. So it just makes it even harder, but it's fine. They got some tough games coming up. Hopefully that'll match. But look at how many 6-5 games we're behind. 6-5 teams. Listen, Pittsburgh, they lost this game. Oh, that's probably why my brother was so upset. Ooh, yeah, he wasn't happy at all. Kansas City, Houston, and Pittsburgh. We're 2 games behind them. They all got tough schedules coming up. No breezy. Nothing easy. What do we got? We got New Orleans at home. Oh man. That's this Sunday. Tyler Shook should be interesting to watch in person. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Alvin Kamara, so I'm glad that hopefully he's playing. We'll see. But yo, we're only 2 games behind them. Any slip up by any of these 2 teams, we keep catching them. We win another game, they drop 1, we keep going up. There is a scenario in which, and look at this. All 3 teams in the wild card are 7-4. They're only 3 games behind us. We still got what, 8 games left? 7 games left? All right, because this is what, 11? 6 games left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We got 6 games left. You never know what could happen. I know this though. If Buffalo goes 3-3, Dolphins make the playoffs. And they don't got nothing easy. They don't. They don't. I see one potential, 2 potential, 3, 4 potential losses in their upcoming schedule. Potential don't mean they'll lose, but they could. They could lose. And we got winnable games coming up. We got winnable games. I'm I'm like, I can't even like, I'm so I'm so happy. We're in a hunt. We just can't lose. We gotta win out. And as I was telling my father last night when he called me, I was like, Daddy, if come week 18 and you guys have solidified your spot, which I to me think New England will probably end up being 3rd overall. That could change. They could probably be 2nd or 1st in the AFC come towards the end of the season, right? But I had them in my scenario. I had them at 3rd. They can play Miami Dolphins in back-to-back weeks, week 18, and then the first and wild card weekend. That means you get to stay at home because week 18 we go up there to play New England. Then you've got wildcard weekend where we would, if somehow they wanted to rest their players and somehow we beat them, you know what I'm saying? No biggie. We just beat them. We get to 10-7. We make the playoffs, sneak in. If Buffalo loses 3 more games, we'll both end up 10-7. Guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We on the tiebreaker. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. You split in the season. Yeah. There are multiple factors. Anyways, in my scenario, yes, we end up 6 going up against New England in the first round. We'll lose, whatever. But I just want to make the playoffs. If I'm already going to be 500, if I'm already going to be out of the top 10 pickings, then give me an opportunity, give me a shot at the playoffs. You never know what may happen, which is what my dad was saying. I'm like, Daddy, please. You guys are going to beat us. It's a divisional game. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but it's still a divisional game. I get it. But back-to-back weeks of sleeping in your own bed, going through your own training, and you face the same team in the Dolphins? Oh, come on, man. Who wouldn't want that? Shoot. I would want that if I was a Patriots. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm very, very, very happy with the fact that we're in the hunt. We're in the hunt, peeps. We're in the hunt. It's another reason why my brother's upset because Pittsburgh was winning the division. All they had to do was win this game, and they stay at number 4. They stay at number 4, and have one game above Baltimore. But because they lost a stupid game, they should have never lost. They just opened up the division to the Ravens, who are on a heater. Won 4 straight. Right now, the Ravens are an extremely dangerous team. Whoever faces them, doesn't matter who it is. They're an extremely um dangerous game. 5 in a row. Ooh, my bad. 5 in a row. Congratulations. Jordan said, "We're not losing to no Patriots, brother." Listen, I love my team. I know my team. I've made peace with it because when your favorite team starts getting in the way of your money because of work, I have to decide, and I'm like, nah, I got bills to pay. I cannot allow my emotions to get this much upset because my team can't find a way to win these games that just seem no brainer. Like, why are we losing these games that we have no business in losing? So because of that, I just think, okay, well, it is what it is. But right now, man, I'll tell you this. Dolphins won the bye week. Bills lost their bums. And we won. Now, this definitely looks a lot different than what I had it as. Colts should have been 9-2. Allowing for the Chiefs. Let's not lie, Bills fans. You were begging the Colts to beat the Chiefs. Because with a 24.7% chance or 23.7, had they lost, it wouldn't have been a 55%. Now they are guaranteed to go to the playoffs. Their odds of going to the playoffs. They were fighting for their playoff lives. If Kansas City would have lost this game, they would have only had a 23.7% chance of making the playoffs. Now, shoot. Now they're in the hunt. with us. They're in a hunt with us. We just have to continue to win. And Kansas City doesn't have gimme games like this. They got some tough games coming up. Thank God. They got some tough games coming up. So this is gonna be very interesting to see. Actually, let's take a look at their schedule real quick because this isn't a gimme schedule either. Okay. They got Dallas coming up. Oh, Thanksgiving. Really? Really? Huh. Oh. They got Dallas. Dallas just put on a show beating the Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, which let me tell you, every Eagles fan is pissed because they own their division and somehow they allowed for the Cowboys to beat them. Rough, rough for all our Eagles compatriots, you know. What's up, JD? Welcome, man. So yeah, so I'm laughing my butt off. So that's not gonna be an easy game for Dallas. Let's be honest. Houston with the number one defense, that's not gonna be sorry, it's not gonna be an easy day game for Kansas City versus Dallas. Or versus Houston with the number one defense. You got the Chargers who, you know, are pretty decent and it's a divisional game, forget it. That's a tough game. I wholeheartedly believe they're gonna lose to Denver. They'll beat Tennessee. They'll beat Las Vegas. That's the two-win games that they got. They got 2 wins and 4 potential losses. They go 2-4. What's gonna make the? That's gonna give them a what? Uh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. They go 2-4. That's gonna put them 8-9. Now nobody thinks that Kansas City's going 8-9. Not for real. But could it happen? Hey, it could. It absolutely could. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Give me a second. Sorry, give me a second. Hold on. Uh, yeah. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a chance. Pittsburgh, man. Mason Rudolph did good, man, but there were a couple mistakes here and there. That's why they lost this game. Houston, Houston, they don't got an easy schedule, but they got opportunities. Um, so yeah, well, I gotta skedaddle, guys. Let me finish off by saying this. There's a scenario in which Chargers can implode. How are the Jacksonville Jaguars still like winning? They're finding ways, man. But Buffalo, they're not so hot, man. They really are not. Who we need to lose, the Steelers or the Bills this week? Honestly, we would need the Bills to lose because the Steelers winning, it's gonna put from my understanding, they go back to winning their division and put Baltimore behind them. It's kind of a trade, right? But if Buffalo wins, they continue to get higher, then the less likelihood of us having an opportunity to actually make it there. I don't know. I gotta fully triple check this, but that's how I'm seeing it so far. So. But anyways, guys, I appreciate all y'all coming through. This is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. I wanted to have a quick little Monday motivation for us. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. So uh yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. We are looking good. So very happy about that. Very happy about that. So keep in mind, guys, it's not over till it's over. Hit that like button, guys, for me. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to all the members, man. You guys literally are keeping the lights on. Thank you so much for the love. Like, seriously, I'm super grateful for you guys. This week, we're going to continue to have fun. Tomorrow, we got more to talk about tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, we got two shows. We got Fantasy Moneyball, and we also got League Wide Wednesday. League Wide Wednesday, we're gonna do it um tomorrow night at 8 because Wednesday nights, the day before Thanksgiving, we usually my family and I we do a lot. So I don't want to be stressing about the show or anything like that. So both shows are gonna be tomorrow night. One at 6 for Fantasy Moneyball and one at 8 for League Wide Wednesdays, but League Wide Thursday or League Wide Tuesday. There you go. Anyway, guys, I love you. Take care. Be blessed. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.